Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. We are super
Hey.
excited today. We have Miss Nelly with us all the way from Georgia.
Mhm.
So thank you for joining us, Nelly. We're excited to talk to you today and hear all about what you've been up to.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited about anywhere that women are talking and chatting. I know
Oh,
there is empowerment. So thank you for having me.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely. So we will start off by asking you to tell us where you are from, when
mhm.
you came to the US, and kind of those
How that journey was.
those
Mhm.
initial days, weeks, months in the US, what that was like for you.
Ooh, wow.
Woo!
Going back, huh? Yeah,
We have
I
to.
think it's always good to go back to your roots, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so for me, I came in US back in 2009. So
Mm.
July, it was summer of 2009, but I didn't come to Georgia straight away. I went to Kansas. I have a brother there.
Mhm.
Ah.
So I had come for school. So straight up from high school, I came to Kansas. There's a university called Park University. So that's where I came. I landed there, and I stayed there for about a semester because, it's cold. It's really, really cold. So I was
Mm.
like, I need to get out of here. And so I just stayed for one summer, and then I transferred to a community college here in Atlanta. I have a sister here as well, so it was
Mm.
easy for me to transition and come stay with her for a while. And originally I had come to the Park University. I had come for chemistry, so I transferred here to do a community college. But again, when you come here, people are telling you it's nursing, it's nursing. So I started doing my prerequisite in the community school for to do nursing, but eventually I changed.
Isn't that amazing? This everywhere, no matter which part of this country you land, that's the first
Yeah,
thing you hear.
like
Nursing?
that is a
Exactly.
very it's like our standard. Like it
Mm.
has become like a standard. When you come to America, you get into nursing, but
Mhm. There's
um
so much more, though. This is why we love this platform, right?
Yeah, so you can
yeah,
hear all the different pathways available. So
yeah.
Yes.
Nelly, how was it in Kansas? Like, how were the academics at the school
Mm.
culturally? How did you feel that first semester in Kansas?
I actually loved it. The Park University is an international
Oh,
student school, so it's diverse from all over. So
nice.
I went there, I met other Kenyans, I met other people from other countries. It was a very diverse situation that I loved. You know, being in Kenya, we didn't have that. Now I'm coming to a new country. I mean, there was a culture shock for sure, but I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like it was the weather.
The
Like I have
cold.
never loved anywhere to do with snow. No matter how you people say it's enjoyable, I don't want it anywhere near me.
Look, equator people, man. You see it from inside the
Yeah,
window. It's nice and warm. Oh, it's
and
white.
no,
Yeah,
that's it. That's it, and
hey,
I'm done.
I'm with you with that.
No, I don't like snow. I don't like so. And then also, my brother used to live. My brother used to live in like what can you like the suburb. The way the It's very far from the city, from the school. And
Mm,
so we used to wake up very early, very very early in the morning. And at that time he was also in school. He was doing his program for nursing. So you can
Mm.
imagine that. He's waking up early in the morning to drive me into the city because the Park University is in the city, and he had to drive back for about an hour so he can make back to,
Oh,
back to the
wow.
school.
oh,
Right.
wow.
So that movement was like, no, we cannot handle this. It's snowing in the morning, like it's snowing. We are driving in snow for about 2 hours, going and back and
Oh,
coming to get. He was to come back and get
Oh,
me, right?
yeah.
The
And I'm sure public
sacrifice.
transport wasn't
mhm.
that good too.
No, no, there was actually he has to drive you because there's no public transport. Like there's
Mm.
nowhere public transport is in. Yeah, it was a challenge for
Oh,
sure.
wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds tough.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
mm,
But we were like, okay, we weighed our options because when you are, especially like you're in a program, you don't want to be distracted. So my sister was finishing her school, so we are like, okay, maybe you can go to your sister and she can help you. And
Mm.
I'm truly grateful for them because I landed on at least I landed on something. There
Soft
are people
landing.
Man, I'm telling you.
still landing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so important to appreciate these people because the people
Mm.
who come here and their
yeah.
landing is just
Tough.
unbearable.
Yeah.
It's just
Very tough.
awful.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's
you can take even years before you even stabilize yourself. So finding
Yes.
somebody who can help you, even if it's just for months, honestly. Like if
Yes.
you find somebody who can cover you for a few months and allow you to settle down, because there is that culture shock. Like I'm in a new country. You came straight from high school. I think I was 20 years old or 19 years old. I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
what do I do with myself?
yeah. The food, the weather, you don't know
Yeah.
people. It's
And
just like
then when we come from Kenya or from our country, I feel you thought money will be everywhere. And
Yes.
growing on trees, right? Speaking
that for me, that was one of the biggest culture shock because I thought by the time I land on the out of the airplane, I find money on the money on the ground, and I was hit by the rain. I was like, let me tell you, to be honest, my thought when I landed out of the plane, I was like, I'm getting the first ticket back home. That was my thought. There is somebody I'm hit by the rain, like chaotic from the word go. I was like, no, no, no. The first money I make, I'm buying my ticket back home. Oh my God.
oh boy, that's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
yeah.
It,
You get that culture shock for sure.
Yeah.
it can be it's like a blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Mhm. And
Yeah.
then the
The
language,
Because
you don't even
because
understand these people, right? On
yeah,
top of all of that.
on top of all that mess, you are trying to catch up with their what are they saying? Like they are struggling to understand you. You are struggling to understand them.
yeah. Yeah. And I think it's even harder when you're coming from a country that is English speaking because you come in thinking, I speak English. I'm
Yes.
Right.
going to understand everything.
Hmm.
Like why are you acting like you don't understand me? Like
Yes.
what am I like? It's yeah.
You know, that's true, Marcy. I've never even thought of that, right? Because you
Mm.
come in here, chest out. I
Yeah, I
speak
speak
English, man.
English. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what
And then
you
they're
tell
like,
me that you are not
huh?
understanding. Wait until you start now. It start making sense, especially when you hear them. Like right now, I have a son, my 8-year-old son. Sometimes you ask, "Mommy, what are you saying?" Like
Yes.
then he says, "Water."
Yeah, then
You
they
meant
correct
water?
you.
Oh
He
my
corrects you
God.
already, huh?
That's when they start to click. Oh my God, we are in two planets between me and
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
Hmm.
yes.
Very
Ah,
Yeah,
different. It's very
yeah,
different. But it builds character.
it does. It
it
does.
does.
Yeah.
It does.
It really, really does. Yeah.
Brings the best.
So tell us about the change from chemistry to nursing, and then what did you change to?
Yeah, so okay, when I came in Kansas, it was chemistry because when you're in Kenya, you apply for something, you get approved. I don't even know how I got approved on chemistry. Like anyway, it got me here. That's when we say what got you here is not what gonna get you there, right? So I applied for nursing classes here, and then it's prerequisite. They tell you to do prerequisite before you get into the program. And at the same time, I was, my sister had found me somewhere to go do, because immediately you want to start doing CNA, right? So I was doing the classes for CNA, but I think it was about 8 weeks. So she will drop me there to go take classes, and then she will take me to. It was a mess. Like you are going to school, you are going to nursing school, CNA school. You are doing community college, community college classes, and then in the evening, I was going to another place at a nursing home to do. My first job was dietetic. You know the way you go in a clean in the nursing home. So it was
Oh,
it was a lot of things at the same time. And so I was like, okay, now I'm in the environment, I'm doing the CNA, and then I'm in the environment of nursing. And I'm like, why is it everybody? Because you see, I met other nurses, other Kenyans, they're all doing the same thing. I'm like, there's no other thing. Because, I was triggered by chemistry at Park University, but then I come in Atlanta, everybody is doing nursing. I was like, is it something that we have to do? Like, is it some, and
Mandatory.
specifically, yeah,
It's a
like,
prerequisite to the life in America.
and for me, actually, what triggered me is because I've never seen that nursing at home. Like, it's not that.
Prevalent.
Mm.
I even knew, I came to know that there is nursing home when I'm here, that at home we have nursing homes. So I was
Yeah.
like, what kind of job is this that you take people to, you are taking care of
Old
people.
people. I
Yeah,
know.
and I was like, something is not right. And so at the same time, I was hanging out with different friends of mine, and I remember one friend of mine, she was like, we had gone to her house, and she was like, I don't do nursing. That was my first trigger. She was into what is it called? Mortgage, real estate. She was doing real estate,
Oh.
mortgage. And that for me it triggered me something. So there's somebody from Kenya, she's not doing nursing. She she has her own home, so she's not struggling. So like that was because everybody was saying nothing, nothing, nothing. They make money,
Yeah.
they make money, they make money. And so that was granted in my mind.
Yeah.
And so this lady, I put her, even today, I'm truly grateful for her because I sat down and I asked her, why don't you do nothing? She told me, Nelly, who said you have to do nothing? What do you mean? Everybody does nothing. She told me, I have not done nothing. And for how many years? She's been here. She's been in US before me for probably a decade before me. So she was like, no, I have never done nothing. All my friends, nobody in my corner does nothing. We either
Circle.
do real estate, we do mortgaging, we do all other things. And then she planted a seed and she said, even right now I'm trying to get into IT. If you are interested, you can come and I'll show you what we are getting into. Hey, let me tell you.
That was it.
Let me tell you, that light a fire in me. But that is something that I have always had. Even when I was at like very young age, I always wanted to go to the opposite side. Like that has
Mm.
been me.
Do
Yeah, I
something
always,
different.
yeah, I
When
always
everybody
try
is
to
going
challenge.
left, you
I
want to
want
do
to
right.
go, like, I want to challenge the status quo. Like, I'm like, why? Like, why? Like, why are we doing this? Like, I always have that question. I don't settle for that. So I was like, so she was like, okay, today is just parting. We cannot talk about work. If you want, if you want to know what I'm getting into next weekend, come here. Oh, let me tell you, she was thinking, she thought she was joking.
You are there.
I was there. I found another friend of mine. She was Kenyan. We had met in the nursing school. Again, this nursing to the schools to do CNA. So we had met, and I told her, maybe we have something that's not gonna take us.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. And we went to the house of that lady, and she introduced us. She was getting into IT, and that's what I have done for the last how many years? 13 years.
Oh,
So
If you
what in
wow.
have
IT is
if you
it?
have had something called SAP, right? I have done SAP. She was my entry level to SAP. And
I love this. Keep going. This is my jam right here. Because I work with SAP, so I'm all about this.
oh wow, look at that. The world is too small. You know. And we started and she started to mentor me, and I was hungry. And I'm telling you, the reason I was hungry was not even about the money. It was about to prove that
Mm.
there
You
is
don't
something
have to
else
do.
beside everything what everybody else is doing, right? Because I think that's one of the biggest thing. You fear to go outside of the norm because
Mm.
of because of the scare.
Mm.
People will be telling you, I wish I told you, I wish
Mm.
I told you, I told you so. Do you know that
Yeah.
mentality? And for me, I was like, hey, this even even if I just get a job for one day, have
I'll
You
do
proved
do
it
it.
it.
to everybody.
Nelly, that's a really good point.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you to expound on that because there's this fear. There's
yeah,
this fear. I don't know whether it's cultural. I don't know what it is, but we've
yeah,
got to learn how to break through this fear and just explore. Because I know so many people who are even depressed because they're nursing, they dropped
Yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with nursing, nothing wrong with it. It's just not
Nothing.
for
Nothing.
everybody. And people, I think, get trapped by this idea that there's nothing else and that's where all the money is.
Yeah. No, actually, I think also we have to give ourselves some grace. I think it comes from our background, right?
Mhm.
Being raised, just go to school, follow
Mm.
rules, right?
Yeah.
Follow rules,
Don't question.
don't question it. Like,
Mhm.
just if you get a job, be thankful for it. That's it. I
Mhm.
think that's the mentality. But when
You're
you
right.
come into a country full of opportunities, you have to let that mentality go, because
Mm.
number one, you're gonna tap your own potential.
Mm.
You probably would go further. I'm not saying nursing you cannot go further, but when you do something that you love, like
Passion.
there
Mhm.
is no limit. Like,
Mhm.
Yes.
you go and go and go further. But when you do something that you don't love, you are doing it just because it's of that paycheck, right? Just
Mm.
paying the rent and getting by. But deep down in your heart, there's something more.
Mm.
But because you are tied
Yes.
to
Preach,
you
sister.
are so much you are so much tied to your own, to your own beliefs, things people are telling you home, or your friends have done it and you have to do it. Like,
Mm.
those are what we are calling things that are limiting you. Just break free. Like, there's somebody asked one day, like, if you do something that scares you, and you fail, did you die?
Nope.
No.
You learn
You
something, yeah.
And then the other thing is, there are two things that you can prove.
Mhm.
It's doable, right? Like, hey, I can do it.
Yes.
Or, that's not something I like. You can
Yeah.
choose another path. And
Yeah.
it's never late for anyone.
Yeah.
It's never,
Say that
especially.
again.
And the
It's
way I love
never
about
late.
the thing about I love about this country is that we all are leveled in one. We come into this country, we are put in
Yes.
one starting point. It doesn't matter if your family is rich at home. It doesn't matter how much millions you have at home. Here we have nobody. No, your neighbor does not know where you come from. Okay,
That's true.
your neighbor does not know how old you are. That they should care you are going back to school when you are old or young. They don't care.
You don't care?
Mm-hmm.
That right there is our unfair advantage. Like, take that and grab with it.
Yep.
Yes.
Like, shut the noise. Like,
Mhm.
for me, I remember when I was doing SAP, like, I had to shut the noise. I remember even I used to go to church maybe once a month. I shut down everything, because let me tell you, the moment you start allowing those negative thoughts, people are telling you, "Ah, but I know a friend who started that thing but did not go anywhere."
Mhm.
Let me
Mm.
tell you,
That's it.
the power of our mind. The
Mhm.
power of our mind. It is, you are implanting it, and you are telling, because there's something about our brain. Our brain doesn't identify the truth or the wrong. It does not have the power to do that. You the one to choose what do you want to feed it,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if
Yeah.
you tell it, oh, I can, that thing does not work, or that thing, people tried it. Those people tried, not you. Tell your
Mhm.
brain, I can do it. I'm gonna try,
Mhm.
right? Or I'm gonna die trying,
Mhm.
right? So that was my mentality when I got into SAP. And then the other thing I can point here is also surround with people who are going where you are going.
Mm.
Like, if somebody has not done SAP, what are you telling me?
Mm.
What would you be telling me if you have not done SAP? You have not gone that path, right?
Mhm.
So avoid listening to people who have not gone to where you are trying to go. Find people who are going. Like, for me, that lady, I used to leave her house. Jackie, I truly, truly appreciate you. I'm giving you a flowers right now. I used to go to her house in the middle of the night.
Wow. She
Okay?
is patient.
Yeah, I was there because SAP, you have to be on the computer, right?
Yeah. So were
Like,
you certifying or what were you doing? Why was it so time consuming what was it that you were doing?
so SAP,
Mhm.
how can I put it?
And I
SAP.
only ask
mm,
because again, right? Somebody's listening and they're being told go do this and they're thinking, let me go Google this SAP business, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So SAP is an IT, it's like a software, right?
Yes.
It's an SAP, it's a software application that help companies in their processes, maybe sales, it can be procurement, it can be finance. So being a software, it's something that you do on the computer. It's like computer programming. Basically, you can be a software engineer or an above coding, right? You can do that. So I needed to see.
How it works.
Again, I have not gone to school to do this, so I
Yeah.
needed to be with somebody who is doing it. So I would go to her so she can log in into her systems, right? Luckily, actually, she got even a job. Actually, that also pushed me because she got a job. She started. She was working for UPS with SAP. So I was like, oh, so this is real. Okay, this is not something we are talking about theory or anything. She got a job, she got a paycheck. Okay, so I'm, so she used to go and show me all, whatever she is doing, the project if she's assigned on a project, she'll come and sit with us, and then she was also excited because this is something new to her. She's coming from mortgage industry and getting into IT. So she was excited about it even to teach us. Let me tell you, let me just put this here. When you are searching for something, God will put destiny helpers on your path. Because I believe, and I truly believe till today, she was my destiny helper. The way she was excited to teach me, it's not something that just happened. Like there are people, and I have experienced this, right? Even in our community, and God help us to be free to mentor people. Is when you get to somewhere and you don't want people to overtake you. You don't want people to know what you know, right? But she was so free. Like imagine going in somebody's house at 1 a.m.
I know. I'm sitting here thinking, Nelly, I want to have a meeting.
1 a.m. Like we were
You're like, you ain't
driving.
coming to my house.
I know you come out at 1 a.m.
You are
by 8
driving,
a.m.
at night just to
Wow.
go listen to somebody, and she is
Wow.
open, but that's her. That's her. She has that spirit.
Mm.
She mentors people, and so that hunger is what kept me going and kept me going into SAP, digging into SAP. Eventually, okay, let me clear this. Okay, you asked me why is it so hard? So for me to study SAP, like to become a SAP certified, I took a whole year to study. Yeah, prepare yourself, do interviews in and out, and then I got my job, right? So it's not just something that you wish you can do, right? It's something you really need to study, to take your time. Like I'm saying, I shut everything down. I took a job I took a job only for weekends. I was only working on weekend. Monday through Friday, you would find just my walls with paper studying SAP. That's it.
Wow.
Monday
Wow.
through Friday. Like even my friends, if they come to my house, they were asking. I remember a friend of ours told my sister, you need to check on it.
Losing it.
She's losing it.
She has papers all over the walls because you
The
know what I was
walls.
doing. What I was doing is, and I wish, oh my God, I wish I still have that hunger. Because what I used to do is, once I finished like my training, I paid a course. I think it was for $1,000. Again, you remember, and I said when I came to US, I wanted to make just $1,000 to buy my tickets. So I was like,
To
no,
go
Yes.
home.
Yes.
now
Now
this
you're
was
like, maybe I'll try it
a
a little bit longer.
let me pay it for school and see what will happen. So I used that and I paid somebody to train me on SAP. And now I knew things. I knew the system. But how to do the interviews, that's a whole nother ball
Yes.
game. Because you are
Yes.
doing now, you need to know your stuff. So what I used to do is I used to call I used to apply for jobs. I would apply for jobs, I apply for jobs, they will call me. Right?
Yeah.
If they call me, I was not interested with the job. Can you
You're
imagine that?
learning how to interview.
I was learning how to interview. So I was writing the question they were asking me. They asking me question. I'm saying, I'll write them down.
Brilliant, actually.
And then I'll post
Practicing.
them on my wall, right? And then I will go research, or go to her and ask her question, why should I answer this? And let me tell you, that prepared me. Do you know I did only one interview and I got my job?
Oh,
One.
wow.
Oh, wow.
One interview only.
But
One
that's
interview
very
and I got
smart.
my job.
I think that's
Huh?
a very smart approach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Very
it's
smart.
you are coming, they call it green. You are green. You have
Yeah.
never gone to this industry, so don't expect like to be. And that's the biggest problem with us, right? We want to get the results immediately. Like
Immediately.
we want we are in this microwave time that, hey,
Acceleration.
I did an interview one time and they did not call me. You sit
I
back
give up.
and you start crying. No,
Yeah.
nobody is coming to save you. You have to prove yourself. What the amount of money you're asking for people to pay you? Ask your question: is am I worth that
Mm.
money? Like, am I worth? Have I put in the right work for me to command that money? If not, go back and do the work.
Mm.
Like, go back and do the work. Like, seriously, because and I have had so many people who want to get into SAP, and I tell them this process,
Not
and
easy.
they will do it. They will go and apply. They will go apply. And here's the thing: you do not right now, especially right now, we in the era we are. You do not need to go back to school for 4 years.
Mm.
No, you do not. But what you need to do, number one, is there is work you're gonna put.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
can you cannot compare somebody who has been working for 10 years and
Yeah.
you just done 1 month and you expect the same pay and
I
you're not
agree.
putting the work.
You can.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta put in the work, put the
Mhm.
effort, and then and only then that you earn yourself a ticket to go apply for a job,
Yeah.
sit down there and command us a particular amount.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
No,
And
that's
it's crazy because you see the kids who are born here and who are coming here from like
yeah,
us. So if you look at the what Gen Zs right now, those who are coming in, they are
yeah,
struggling because of this thing that holds the way we are raised culturally. But those who are born here the same age, man,
yeah,
they're just like cruising. They're on that, you know, let's
yeah.
go, let's do this. Yeah. So I love it. Nelly, we can go on and on and on, but I'm gonna
yes.
let Martin continue because I'm enjoying this.
So Nelly, what was your first job in that field? What was your title and what were you doing?
Actually, so interesting enough, my first job. So the company that I work for let me tell you actually what happened. So, I was on this grind of doing
Yeah.
interviews, doing interviews, doing interviews. And that lady, I remember it was on a Saturday afternoon, and she found this article. She told that company I work for had published that they are opening an IT innovation center in my city. Again, God, if you start walking, God will start walking. She sent me a message. I was in church and she told me, Nelly, you need to go apply this job today. Like today, they are opening the space and they are going to be bringing a thousand IT professionals in the city.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I need you where you are. You need to go apply. And I'm like, I'm in church. Like, I don't care if you're going to go.
Get up.
I need I need that your resume, if they are opening the office tomorrow in the morning, that your resume is gonna be the first. Let me tell you. Let me say this. Always prepare so you do not have to be ready. I had already prepared my resume. I had already done my preparation of the interviews. Like I had done everything. Okay. So I did not need to prepare. I just needed to go hit that link, apply, put my resume, and wait. And let me tell you, the following day, Monday morning, they called me. Monday
Wow.
morning, they called me. I remember very well the guy, his name was called John Davison. I saw John Davison on my email. I was like, oh, this cannot be happening. This cannot be happening. Oh my God. Yeah, and he told me, oh, we are doing the first wave of the interviews. Can you be here on tomorrow around 1 p.m.? I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'll be there. So I remember I went to the interview. I did the first interview. With that guy, and let me tell you, this is another thing for anybody who is watching. Never despite your accent,
Mm.
like our uniqueness, the way God created each one of us. It's because He know you're gonna need it somewhere. I remember when I went to that interview, talking to that guy, the first thing he started talking about Africa. He forgot about interview. Okay, we started talking about Africa, how he had gone to Africa, and now he has come back, and he wanna go back again. I think he has gone to South Africa, but he wanna, like, we started talking about Africa, like that was the whole setup. And I remember he told me, but we're gonna do another wave of interview. So IT usually have like 3 series of interview. Probably you guys do the same. Like you have different panels of interviews. So he that interview for 30 minutes, we only spoke about Africa and my accent, and that's it. Not a single question of IT. And the way I was so prepared, I had even my folder with me. I had my whole folder with my question. If they did a mistake of asking me any question, probably I would answer with the top question up there. Like I was so ready. So he told me, we come back on Wednesday. You do another 2 interview. So the Wednesday I came. They sent me the invite. I came on Wednesday. I was interviewed by a lady. This lady today, that lady who interviewed me, she is the VIP, not VIP. What are they called? The second person who report to our CIO at that
Oh,
point.
wow.
And that
Wow.
lady, she knows SAP. That's the lady who grilled me about SAP. But I was so ready. Guys,
Bring
I'll
it on.
never forget. Like, I was so ready for her. Like, I was so ready. And then after that, I had another interview in the afternoon with a guy from, it's not SAP, it's SAP, but we call it CRM. SAP's,
Salesforce?
CRM. It's another supporting
Okay.
customer relationship management. So this guy now he was moving from another city, and he was gonna be manager in the city. So for him, he didn't care about if I know SAP or anything. He wanted to know the cities. He wanted to know where he can buy a home. He wanted to so he was asking me, which is the city, where do you live, how far is it from the office, will I be able. And that interview went that way. We did not talk about SAP with that. The only interview I talk about SAP was with that lady. And that lady, I have continued to be under her for the longest. She doesn't even know this, but my manager's the one I report, they under her. Like, that's how we started.
Wow.
And then the other guy, he finished the interview, and then on Thursday, they called me with an offer. And that's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
No, the reason I'm telling you a story is because once I started working, like when I started working, I was a SAP consultant. I've always been an SAP consultant. After now, I started my first job in that job was to interview other people. How is that? How is that?
What?
Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
now, because the manager that I was reporting to, they don't sit here in Atlanta. But they want to have a team in Atlanta. And I'm the first person to be interviewed in Atlanta. So I need to build my team in Atlanta.
Right. Because they were opening an office or a location or whatever. That's right.
And you had the
Now,
experience you
I
had
want you
set
to think
through
about
interviews.
I know you had the
now,
experience for interviewing.
think about this setting. Think about this setting. You being put on a place to interview people. Who do you interview first? Or who do you give your job first?
Your friend?
My
That's
friend.
true. That is true.
Oh my
Trick
God.
question.
Your friend from CNA school.
From CNA school. And then even my other friend eventually came and joined us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Kenyans are
So
taking over.
Kenyans are going everywhere. And we've been like that for like forever. Like we go this. You want to get into something, you show the other person. That's how we have always been.
But
That's
that's what growth
amazing.
is about, right? That is
Yeah.
what support and holding each
Wow.
other up for
Yeah.
growth. That's what it's about.
Absolutely.
You
Mm.
see other person winning, you are excited about them winning. Like
Yes.
that right there. If especially us as women, because think about it, especially in corporate, it's all about men. Like for me, I'm surrounded with
Men.
Indians. Like they believe IT is for them. So
Yes.
if they see you in IT, they are like, you're in the wrong place. But
Mm-hmm.
if there are other ladies who are shining and you are shining and you are pushing each other, we get a portion for it. Like who
Yes.
says it's their own? It's not anybody's.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right?
You get a seat at the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is that's an amazing story.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I have totally enjoyed it.
Oh yeah. So you're
Yeah.
still with the same company?
Yeah, I still work for the
Wow.
same company, but let me tell you another story now, because I think here this was also another how can I put it, another key transition for me, right? Because right now Mercy, you see me, I do business, right?
Yes.
And so when we come into this country, we are always followed by our problems, what we call our migration issues. And I worked for that company for about since 2013. Actually, I started since 2013. Then in 2019, I lost that job because of my papers. Okay.
Mm.
So one day, my job disappeared completely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so you are left like, what do I do? What do I do here? I have a family. I had actually just had my first son,
Mm.
and you don't have a job, right? And so one thing about us, like, and this is another belief that we need to change, is that you can only survive through employment.
Mm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
employment is there to pay your bills, but it can be taken away any moment.
Anytime.
Just like that.
Just like that. Like you are used to having a paycheck every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. You are living your life. But let me tell you, that right there you have no leverage. Like
Mm.
somebody can wake up today because it's their decision, it's a government decision, it's their, they are trying to, like right now we are in AI season. Like
Yeah.
right now, whatever I do as an SAP consultant, as AI
If
can
I
do
can
it,
do.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
right? So if that's what you are relying on, and the company are like, hey, now AI can do whatever you are doing, why do
Yeah.
we need you? Right?
Mm.
So for me, that was a very wake-up call in 2019, that I do not need to rely on anybody's income. Yes, I love SAP, I can do SAP, but the biggest question for me was, what else can I do?
Mm.
Right? What else is out there that I can leverage my skill set? Because
Mm.
it's not about learning a whole new skill set, and
Mm.
that's something I want people to understand here. You already have your own skill
Yeah.
set, right? It's just the question of asking, how can I turn what I already know into a valuable asset into the marketplace, right? And so that way I started now doing online marketing, doing paid advertising, learning online marketing, because I knew when you have when you are a job, you are capped at your time. But
Mm-hmm.
when you have your own thing that you are building your own assets, you can leverage them anywhere. Whether you are
Mm.
at home, whether you go to Kenya, whether you do whatever, you can you have leverage. And with the wave that we are seeing right now, everybody should be asking themselves one question: am I safe with one job?
Yeah.
Period.
Mm.
Period.
That's
So
a very
yeah,
good question. Mm.
yeah.
No,
Mm-hmm.
that's very true.
So you said you got into marketing and advertising, and what got you? Why that? How did you?
Again, you know the way now you don't have a job. What do? You start
Mm-hmm.
finding online marketing, right? You go online searching things, and things will find you. And so I'm always somebody, again, remember what I said, I'm always somebody who goes to the left. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm very, very curious. I'm very, very curious. So actually, again, at that time, another when I was in 2020, actually in 2019, 2018, I've always been somebody who share my life online, like especially fitness, anything to do with fitness, anything to do with my family. I share that. And I remember one friend of mine asked me, Nelly, do you, the first question somebody asked me, and it triggered me, is, I see you share fitness online. Do you have workout programs? And I'm like, workout programs? I just go to the gym and work out. Like, what do you mean workout programs? It had never clicked to me that people would need my help to help them with their fitness journey. So you see, you sometimes, and this is the biggest thing, sometimes you don't see what you have. Other people will tell you what you have. And that
Yes.
for me was a
We just
wake up
need to
call.
listen.
Like
Eh?
that was like a trigger for me that, hey, oh, okay. So I can have my own programs. I can, you can affiliate for other company. At that time, I started affiliating with a company that was selling workout programs, and I just got curious, and then I understood. Finally, let me tell you, actually, finally, I understood that everything that I have been doing for my job, like because my SAP is basically building system, building automations for business where they are not doing anything manually. Like you are automating. Like for example, the company I work for is a company that build cars, right? So we build the car, we need to sell it to dealers, and dealers need to sell that car to a customer. That process, the whole process, they want it automated, right? So think about that. That's a process that already another business are using it. The company is a business. So how can you be your own business selling those services to other business, building those systems? That's where it triggered to me, and I started investing. I'm a heavy believer in investing my knowledge. Like I will invest in my knowledge before I buy anything for myself. Like that's just how I am. Like I will go pay how much I'll pay for a course to learn. So I started learning about now integrating what I already know into the marketing world, right?
Oh.
Like, how do you do that? How do you transition what you already know, the system you are building here, into and taking a specific type of business and applying those skills to them, either as a consultant, you can be a consultant to that business, telling them, hey, let me come in, let me look at what your systems look like. This is where you are losing money. This is where you can apply this and that, and you get paid, right? And that leverage, because you can do this for this person, you can do this for another company, you can go for another company, or you can even sell to other people. You can also help other people. It doesn't have to only B2B. You can also do B2C. And that's why I'm saying we all have a skill set. It's a matter of asking the right questions. Period. It's asking the right questions.
And being around the right people who
And being the right people. And invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Don't ever feel bad about investing in yourself, because the knowledge that you have, nobody can take that. Like material stuff can come and go, honestly. Like stocks can go up and can go down.
Yeah.
But your knowledge that is up here,
That's
if
it.
you know how to apply it, like you are unlimited. You are selling, people are paying for your mind. And
Are you
that's
a,
scalable.
are you a speaker? Because you should look into this or something. You have all the nuggets.
I know,
It's
right?
like nugget after nugget after nugget. Preach.
No, I'm not a speaker. Maybe I should,
I
but
know you should.
I'm planting a
You
seed.
should explore that.
it could happen. Yeah, but I just love, like when you have gone through a journey, you want to go back and shake people and tell them this is what you should be doing. That's usually how I feel, because I know how I felt at that time when I lost my job. Like eventually, by the way, I got my job back after I fixed my papers. But going back, people don't have that option. Like your company will not take you back. They took me back, right? But if I was to go back, I would tell somebody like you are valuable. Like
Mm.
you are valuable right now, and companies, businesses, people, they need solutions. Just ask yourself, how can I be of value in the marketplace? And you
Mm-hmm.
don't and you don't have to know everything actually. Like just be 2 steps ahead of somebody. Two
That's
steps
it.
ahead. That's the biggest step. Like that's the biggest thing you can do. Somebody maybe they are doing their work, they've been doing work on their Excel sheet forever. Ask yourself, how can I help them automate this process? They save maybe 30 hours a week. Those
Mm.
30 hours a week, they can be focusing on tasks that are bringing money for them, income producing activities, versus just entering data manually.
Mm.
We don't think we have skills. Think about this. You are somebody like, let's say, for you are a mom. You have figured out a way of saving time, saving maybe, or even budgeting. Somebody else doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That right there, it's you being a 1 step ahead of somebody else, and they will pay. People will pay if you help them cut time, number one, or
Mhm.
convenience. People
Mm.
will pay that any day. If you help them, if they used to do something for 3 hours, now you can tell them, hey, this process, I can cut it for 15 minutes, or even you don't need to hire somebody else. I'll do it for. They will pay.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shiro, you getting ideas? You're speaking Shiro's language.
Oh my goodness. I get it. I have energy when I talk about these things.
Me and
Um,
Yeah.
you
so
can do this for hours.
yes.
I know.
So Nelly, one of the things that I had seen you had posted about, this was a while back. You can tell us if that's something you're still doing. You had posted
Mhm.
about event hosting or event space or something like that. Can you
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I had an event space. I had opened an event space. So event space basically is another type of business where you can rent, no, actually you can have a lease of a commercial building, right? If you're
Mm.
somebody who love to do events, if you're somebody who love host, like, again, it's having you are somebody who love doing these things,
Mhm.
and maybe you love decorating, you love bringing people together, you love, or even somebody who love to do workshops, right?
Mm.
So the idea is, if you're somebody who love to do these events, you can get a commercial building, rent it, like lease it, right? And then you start hosting people, allowing people to use your space to host that event, but
Mm.
also you are using it for your own
For your
events.
own events.
For
Mm.
your own event. So I believe it was what, 2020. I started looking for my venue in 2022, right
Mm.
after I had my second son. So, but I had built it. I had built the entire thing. Okay, so that another
In
that
here?
another. Hmm?
You had built it in here?
No, I had a
What do you
location.
mean? Oh.
Yeah, I had a location. Actually, I just finished my lease, but I did not renew it because I was like, no, here's the thing with the allocation, having a location. When you have a location, first of all, you need to know how can I put it? When you have a location, number one, you need to know the demographic around that area.
Mm.
So the city that I opened my venue was, it's like 30 minutes, maybe that, 45 minutes from my city, and it's not our demographic.
Mhm.
Mm.
That was one of the biggest thing about me opening an event space. And the second thing also is, when you have a location, you don't have a leverage. Why?
Mm.
Because if you want to scale, like think about it. If you want to scale, you have to open a second location.
Mm.
Then if you want to open, if you like, how many events can you do in a year? Like for me to start that business was a business decision,
Vision.
right?
Mm.
So events that will make you money, you can only do them on weekends, right?
Weekend,
Saturday,
yeah.
Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. So how many
Yeah.
can you do in a year?
Yeah.
Let's say if you are trying to hit like $1 million per year, how much event can you do?
Mm.
That will require you to open a second event space or a
So
third
you
event
can have
space.
two at the same time.
Right.
Mm.
And the more you open them,
The more it
the more
costs.
the more overhead as
Overhead.
well, right?
Yeah.
Right. And this is what, and so think about that. So it's all about business model. If there's something that I'm learning actually right now, because when you start doing business, you're gonna learn a lot of things. It's all about business model and leverage. So think about that. You have a location, or you can do the same, or the knowledge that you have acquired to open a business, you can help other businesses do the same.
Do the same thing.
And you don't have a location cap.
And you don't have overhead.
And you don't have
Yeah.
overhead,
Yeah.
right? Like you can be doing it in your house.
Yeah.
Like why would you want to constrain yourself on a location? And then also the other factor for me was my family. Like I have 3 boys. I must say you see them.
Yeah.
And running a business, and my first son is in all activities. I have a little one who is 2. It was too much for me.
Yeah.
That's
But
a
and
lot.
I love it goes back to the point you made earlier that you can just try something.
Right.
And then there's so much that you learn from it. There's
Yeah,
so much that
like
you learn from
you
it.
are the knowledge. You are not always gonna start from. You are not always gonna start from scratch.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
right now, I can consult on any event space. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people, even people pay me. Like, Nelly, how did you do this? How did you do this? How did you do that? How did you navigate all the government? Because opening a location, you know the licenses.
Yes.
I had to do a whole build out. I worked with the contractors. Like,
Yeah.
how did you do that? That's a whole blueprint that people
Yes.
will pay you
Yeah.
to teach
Yeah.
them.
Share with them.
So
Yeah.
you look at that and you're like, who is smarter here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I chose that path. So now my main focus is helping. Now I help local businesses because I understand them very well. I
Yeah.
understand their pain. I understand what they're struggling with because I struggled with those pains, right? And that's another thing, especially for somebody who is going into business. It's very if there's a the best business you can open, it's the one that you have solved a problem for yourself. Like if you had a pain of your own, anything. It can even be physical. Like if you ever had a pain and you are able to solve that pain for yourself, that's a great place to look into the market because if you had a problem, somebody else had
Has
that
the same
problem.
problem. Yeah. And hasn't
Yeah.
figured out how to solve it.
You figured out how to solve it. We call it minimum viable product. Just put something out there and see how many people will be
Yeah.
interested. If 2 people raise it, 3 people, now you've got a product. Right? Now you've got a product.
I love it.
Yeah. Wow.
Nelly,
That's
I'm coming
amazing.
to look for you.
Yeah.
Next
You're
time I'm
always
in
thinking.
Huh?
Georgia.
I'm in Georgia. You want to
Yeah.
come to sit here and have a chat? Come
Yeah.
on.
A chat. You haven't met me. That chat might be at 1 a.m.
Oh, let me tell you, people
Several
think
1 a.m. chats.
I'm an introvert, but when we sit down, like I can chat for hours. We can chat for hours.
That's
Yeah.
so good.
So Nelly, we like to close out by asking about work-life balance.
Yeah.
So how does that look for
Mm.
you? I know you're busy with work, your businesses, being a mom. Tell us what work-life balance looks like for you and what do you do for fun?
I like that look. She's
Wow.
like, what is work-life balance?
I don't think there is work. I don't believe there is work-life balance. I don't because if there is work-life balance, one will go up, another will go down, right? So you always try. You have to always try to make the scale go up and down.
Yeah.
But for me, I think, especially as a mom, I have come to know self-care is one thing that I prioritize. Like I don't play with that. Like number one, I don't play. Number one, with my workout routine, that is a non-negotiable. That one, everybody around me, my husband, my kids, they know that's a non-negotiable because I know that set the tone for my day. Like if I want my day to go well, if I want to be sharp at my work, if I want to be sharp with my clients, I start with my day workout routine. And it doesn't have to be big. 30 to 45, I'm good. And I start my day. So that's huge. So health for me, and you have seen, for me, health is a huge piece because even not even just working out, even what you eat, right? Because you cannot function from an empty place. So if you're not feeding your body the right thing, you are taking a very deep down path that you don't want to go. Like and this for me, again, even this for business, I usually, this is a very interesting topic for me, for founders as well, is we are so driven, ambitious, like we want to accomplish big goals. And then the most important thing that you should be taking care of, you put it on the back burner, right? You cannot operate from a back burner. Like, if you want to be sharp, if you want to if you want your team to focus, they need to know you are focused, right? But if your health is not good, if you are not eating right, your health start deteriorating and your performance start deteriorating. So I'm huge on health, and I'm huge on fitness, and another thing I'm huge on is sleep. You see my watch? I track my sleep like anything. Like, I track my sleep. I want to know how did I sleep, what was happening at night. Like, it's important for me because I know the following day, if I did not sleep well, it correlates. You will see the way you
It
did not
does.
sleep well.
Mm-hmm.
If you do not sleep well, the following day and I'm telling you, there's a huge difference. When you have slept well, you
Yeah,
are refreshed, you're gonna be good.
that
Um,
is true. I
Yeah, that's
agree.
a
I
good
don't track
point.
my sleep, but sure as hell like my sleep.
it's important. I never feel ashamed about your sleep because even if you listen to many, like the people high performance, they spend more time resting than doing the thing. They spend more time resting. Imagine that. They spend more time resting, and that time they are resting is because when you are rested, your body is generating cells, right? It's relieving dead cells and generating new cells only when you are well rested. If you're not well rested, if you, especially like you carry over sleep, number one, you start getting inflammation. Number two is you are stimulating cortisol. For us women, if you have high level of cortisol, number one, you're not gonna lose weight, you're gonna start feeling anxious, you're gonna start feeling tired, it goes haywire. So if there's something you want to do, sleep well, and not just sleep, quality sleep, because you can go to bed and you are not sleeping. You are trying to sleep, have so many things going in your mind. So
Yeah.
before you go to bed, try to unwind, like, meditate, take a bath, drink some tea. Like, that is so important for me. Like, those are things I do before I go to bed. Like, I'll drink some warm tea, I'll take a bath, I'll do my self-care routine. Like, my husband Lucy this, and why do you do these things? I'm like, you leave me alone. This
It's
is my
important.
moment. This is my moment.
Yeah.
This is how you
Unwind.
you
Mm.
unwind and bring yourself back. Women, we carry so much,
Yes.
so much. Like, sometimes you are not even aware you are carrying so much, but
Mm.
we do carry so much. So it's very good to bring back yourself, that awareness. Hey, it's the end of the day. You have done enough. Tell yourself that you have done enough. You have done more than enough, and you are enough. Whatever you have done today is enough.
Yeah. I love it.
Go to bed peacefully, so that you can start the next day,
Mm.
with a good start. Yeah. And then also another thing, what do I do for fun? I love uh, bike riding. Like, on weekends, we're
Oh,
gonna go
nice.
bike riding. Yeah.
Oh,
We bike ride with my
oh,
kids. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When
Yeah.
you
that's
when
good.
you have boys, you have to do these things, right? Yeah.
You have four boys in the house. Hey, Nelly.
Three boys.
Goodness.
Yeah,
And the husband.
yeah. Oh, four of them. Yes,
Wow. Yes,
yes,
four
yes.
boys. You
Four
know,
boys.
it's a lot of testosterone in that house.
Yeah. They keep me on my toes,
Mm.
but they also give you a
Oh,
meaning.
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. This
Oh,
was amazing.
I
I
love it too.
And the
know.
time went by too fast.
So good. We have to do this again.
Yes.
We
Let's do it
did.
again, and we can
We did. It
go
always
deeper
goes
into
by
one
fast when we're
topic.
having
Y-
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can just take one topic and go deeper into it. Like,
Yes.
fun.
yeah,
I like it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you so much,
We
Nelly.
should,
This
we are
was,
thinking, yeah, we should do that.
yeah.
yeah.
Nelly, so nice to meet you. You just lit a fire. Yes, you did. You lit a fire. I think it's not burning right
Yeah,
now, but
I'm glad. I'm glad we had this time.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
yes, this is
Thank you.
something that we
but
are doing,
well,
uplifting women. So yeah, and just to tell women, like, you have a lot to offer into this world. So
Mm.
don't ever feel like, oh, what do I got? No, we have a lot. Imagine, I was thinking the other day, we have moved to countries. We have endured living in a new country where people
Mm.
don't even want us, and we are still here surviving.
mhm,
Yeah.
So
mhm.
Yeah.
well,
No. Not just surviving, thriving.
and
Mm-hmm.
thriving, right? And thriving. So
Mm,
nobody
mm,
should tell you that you are not, you don't have, well, you got it, and you have to claim it. You have to affirm that to yourself, and And the other thing also, if you know you have something that you've been called to do, and this goes back to people, doubting yourself, or postponing things. I'm gonna do this when I get this, or I'm gonna do this when I get this, or when my kids grow up. Or
Mm.
one thing is, we don't have time.
Mm.
Okay, like, we don't have time. It's very easy to say, I'm gonna wait for my kid, but these kids of ours, they're gonna grow and they're gonna leave you.
mm. It's true.
They're gonna leave you and they're gonna go, and you're gonna be left wondering, where am I? Where
Mhm.
who did I
What
who
did
did
I
I
do?
be?
Yeah.
Right? Like, just start just taking simple step towards
Mm.
whatever is it that you're being called to do, because each one of us, we have mandate, because we were sent here for a reason, we were sent here for a purpose. And so it's very important to ask yourself, what am I doing? What's my purpose? And even if you don't know it, but you have a, what I said this earlier. When you start moving, then God
Yeah.
start moving. Will
Mm.
start
Yes.
moving with you. Will start taking step with you. You will
Yes.
start seeing things unfold, and you are like, "Wow! So this is what it meant." But
Mm.
you won't know if you are
Mm,
just sitting here, right?
Yeah.
So
mm,
just take a path, whatever is it that interests you, whatever is it that interests, or whatever, because there's something about, even in the Bible, that says God, it says along the lines of, abide yourself in the word, and then
mm.
God will give you the desires of your heart, right?
Yes.
The biggest meaning I got from that is that the desires that we have, they are not ours.
Mm.
Mm,
God instills those desires. So
mm,
when you find yourself more interested in something that you didn't even know, like for me, there's one of the questions that you had asked for me, Mercy, that you had asked me, did I know if this was my path, right? Did I know, or this is the path that I'm gonna end up? When I started IT back then, I didn't know. I
Mm.
didn't know that IT could be the thing that I can do in business, helping businesses. No,
Mm.
I did not know.
mm.
So, but look at that. Look at that journey for probably over 13 years. It brought
Mm.
me there,
Yeah.
right? So it's a matter of taking your step, take a step of faith, and
Mm,
start moving.
And start
That
moving.
desire of getting into IT was not my desire. God instilled, God downloads the desires of your heart in you. So even if you don't have desire, ask God, hey, God, you promised that you are going to give me the desires of my heart. So I am ready for you to install those desires. And I'm
Mm.
telling you, if there's something about God, is that whatever he says he will do, he will do. He's not a man, and he don't want to lie. So if you uphold God to his word, he will do exactly that. So if you are somebody who is struggling, asking, what is my desire? What is my purpose? Go make that special prayer to God. God, I am tired of waiting. I am tired of delays. I'm tired of confusion. I need you to download my desires in me right now so that I can walk in my purpose. And I'm telling you, you're going to start seeing things unfold. God will start putting people on your path. Every decision that you make, invite God in that decision. And I'm telling you, he's going to put people in your path. It's your responsibility to be aware of the right people God is putting in you. It could be your husband, it could be your sister, it could be a friend who is gonna be connected with you. They may start talking to you and you're like, why is this person talking to me? They have been sent. They don't know they've been sent. But that's somebody who is coming to your path. That's a destiny helper. So when you start walking this journey, be open, be aware, and be intentional. Even the rooms that you are getting, the conversation you're having with people, be intentional, and that's gonna do a big difference in your life.
Well said.
What the Gen Zs do. Oh my gosh, really, Nelly, that is, I told you, you need to go and speak and mentor. Because you speak from experience, you speak with so much wisdom, and you speak with so much conviction, you know?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing to have around you if you're really seriously looking towards doing what you are mandated to do, as you said it very well.
Yeah.
This might be one more thing.
But maybe I have one more thing on my plate, huh?
Thank you so much. This has been phenomenal.
Thank
Until next
you.
time. Thank you,
Thank
Nelly.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Nelly.
But I think what other people don't understand that the trials and tribulations don't start until you get here. There's a lot of things you think you're going to the US and everybody's like, man, Bahatika, he's lucky,
Money
but
will be growing in trees.
money, yeah. I'm coming back. I'm talking about like 90, 96. There's no phones, there's no internet is just coming out. So I'm on a one-way ticket, by the way. It's a one-way ticket. So there's no plan B, there's no plan C. There's this thing gotta work out. I don't even know where I'm going. It's not like now you can get online, Google, how's Texas, whatever. And I'm told when you get off the plane, there'll be a white guy waiting for you, the coach. This coach is gonna be there with a sign with your name.
So you came here to play?
Yeah, I came on a basketball scholarship. Yes.
Oh,
okay, nice.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
how did you get that scholarship, if you don't mind my asking?
Man, it's a long story. You have time?
It's just about 40 minutes.
Ah,